Hey guys, welcome back to Non-League to Legend. Today, instead of playing the last two games of the season, we're just going straight into the playoffs. I didn't really see the point of doing the last two episodes of the season because they were null and void, and it was pretty much in the bag that we were getting into the playoffs anyway. Form-wise, getting into the playoffs could be a wee bit better. You were obviously here for the Stirling and Stranraer matches. We then have been on a wee bit of an iffy run. Very inconsistent, scoring goals, but we're letting in far too many. This Stirling match was so annoying. We were down 2-0 inside of like 10 minutes, and Stirling just sat back. We then had to change some things around, and Stephen ended up getting his 2 goals in 10 minutes. He's been on good form getting into the playoffs. We also lost Mackenzie Lawler for, I think, since the Annan match to like maybe Stirling was when he came back. We lost him to injury, but he is now back and fully fit for the playoffs, who, as you can see, we have Forfar in. Forfar are a team that we have mixed results against. We beat the first 2 matches we played them, but we're unbeaten in 3 against them. So here's hoping that we could get through. And the winner of that tie, or our tie, will play Annan or Peterhead. So still a long way to go. So if we do manage to get through to the playoff final, that will be in the next episode, along with a season review. If not, the next episode will probably be just transfer roundup and the start of the next season, whatever league we're in, or you never know, whatever team we're with. The footballing world can be quite strange at times. I was a wee bit too click-happy, so we're practically at the match already. So the team that we're putting out against Forfar for the first game is Mason in goal, Wilson, Semple, McIntosh and Logan at the back, Riley, David Mullen, Walton in the midfield, Stephen and David Wilson supporting Lawler up top. I know for a fact this is going to be a really tough tie. I'm hoping to get a good result against Forfar here to put us in a good position for the return leg at home. I don't think away goals count or anything anymore, or if they ever did, but hopefully we don't get beat. I would like at least a draw, so it's technically a winner take all at our ground, and I'm quite positive that we could take that. We could take them at our ground. But so far, we seem to be passing the ball around quite well, so hopefully we can maybe snatch an early goal. The last few times we've played Forfar, we've actually snatched a rather early goal. And we've done it again. Stephen, with his 24th of the season. Worryingly, some of our best players are actually wanted by quite a lot of Championship and even Premiership sides. The likes of David and Stephen Mullen, we've got Lawler who's wanted, Walton is wanted. I think that might be about it, but if you take them out of the club, that leaves a pretty big hole. And I think Stephen has bundled home his second of the game and our second of the tie. I thought for a second that might have been offside, but it's not. So far, this game is turning out to be quite good for us. It's putting us in a good position. That was a good save from Mason there. Mason in the last month or 2 has had some dodgy decision making. He made a mistake in one of the last games as well. But apart from that, like, can't really complain. He came in a free and he's been absolutely amazing for us the whole season. Lawler was nearly in there. Stephen's got the ball back. Can find Lawler. He does, but it's blocked. I keep forgetting to slow this down every time we come back. But that was a awesome first 45 minutes. maybe hope that we snatch a third. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that could be the tie done. Wilson lumps it forward to Lawler. Lawler turns his man, but can't receive the ball. This is not ideal. I don't want to see Forfar passing it around. That's exactly why. Let's demand a wee bit more for the team. But it's offside. I think that's the past few episodes we've actually seen that we've quite a lot of goals being called for offside recently. We'll bring on Robbie Orr for Lawler. Lawler's not really done anything. Wilson. In fact, we'll take off Sempo because he's on a yellow and he's not playing his best. We'll just leave it now. It would be awesome if we managed to take a clean sheet going into our home game. Can Wilson, Elzabadi now. Wilson now shoots, but it's on to the bar. That was unlucky. I actually thought the keeper touched that, but obviously he didn't. Wilson going down the left to Riley. Elzabadi now to McIntosh. McIntosh has scored a couple of goals recently as well. Both from corners, I think. So hopefully he'll become an aerial threat for us. David Wilson to Logan. Back to Wilson. To Stephen. Back to Wilson, who shoots, and it's tipped round the post for a corner. Who I think Lewis Wilson will be taking. Yeah. He hits it towards the front post, but it's cleared. Walton now back to Stephen, to Riley. And the highlight fizzles out. I don't mind if we just run the clock down. I'll take the 2-0 one. Stephen's through. Can he get his hat-trick? He does. 26th of the season. We've got 1 foot firmly in the playoff final. I'm still iffy on whether I would like to go up this season. Just because we've been so inconsistent. We did have that good run. I think it was at the start of the year. But we would need to be on our A game to stay in League One and not have a relegation season. So I don't know. I would obviously be over the moon if we managed to get promoted. I think it would be amazing for us. But at the same time, I don't want to absolutely destroy morale by going up and then getting a battering every weekend. It was absolutely amazing. And as you can see, Stephen Mullen is worshipped by fans. So we'll give him praise. He was absolutely amazing. And we'll be back with the second leg and in just a minute. Right, we're back for the second leg. We're pretty much sending out the exact same team that played Forfar in the first leg. We've got Mason in goal, Wilson, Semple, McIntosh and Logan at the back, Riley and David and Walton, in midfield. We've got Stephen and Wilson supporting Lawler up top. It's only been 2 or 3 days since the first leg, so a few of our players are tired. I'm hoping that their players will also be tired and they'll be looking to come at us. So I'm hoping their players will get tired a wee bit quicker than ours. So fingers crossed the boys can go out there and do it. David Wilson with the free kick inside 4 minutes, but gets tipped round the corner for a corner. Sorry, my phone just went off. The corner come in, but get cleared. Wilson's got it again. He flings the ball in, but it just goes right over to the other side to Logan. Can Logan get the cross in? Nope. But he gets the free kick, which could be just as good. Wilson to take it, but it's cleared, and now Forfar have the break. But Stephen has won the ball back and is now going down the left. He's been awesome recently. He scored maybe 6 goals in 4 or 5 appearances, which is pretty awesome. He's already wrote his name all over this tie with that hat-trick in the first leg. Is Lawler going to get there? Just was too far in front of him. But as you can see, we're playing lovely passing football as usual. When we play the passing football, I'm confident we can win. Lawler's there, but it's just haloed too hard and it goes over. Montgomery with the throw in for them, but we intercept. Wilson passes it to Stephen. Can Stephen release Lawler? He does. Lawler's going down the right hand side. But he goes back to Logan. Can Logan find the cross? Nope. He goes inside to Walton. To David. To Stephen. To Wilson, who shoots but goes wide. In the other match, it's 0-0 with Peterhead and Annan. They drew 0-0 in their first leg, so it's basically winner take all. Well, it's winner take all on both legs, but there's no aggregate score with them. Whereas we would need to be beaten by 4 goals, which Forfar has done to us already this season, and they're in, and that's their first and hopefully only goal of this match. Forfar obviously scalped us 6-0 the first time we met them. So let's hope that there's no repeats of that. Let's just demand a wee bit more. We played really well in the first 10 minutes, but we don't want the boys' heads to go down. Annans took the lead against Peterhead. David lumps it forward to Lawler, but is beaten by the defender. They're going down the left-hand side. And if that went across the goalkeeper, we could have been in all sorts of trouble there. Wilson for us to Stephen, back to Wilson. I would love it if we could maybe steal a wee goal before half time. Their forward heads it on, but he was the only one forward. Logan's picked up a knock. That's not what I wanted to see. Lump forward to Lawler, but their goalkeeper gets to it again. But I think it's a penalty. I don't see why that was a penalty, but I'll take it. Lawler begins his run up and slots it home. That's his 23rd of the season. He's been another awesome signing. That's us 1-1 on the night, 4-1 in aggregate. So go to the dressing room. Happy, keep it up. Now, I think we take off Logan because I don't want to do any more damage to him. Because no doubt we're going to... Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. I don't want to do any more damage to him because we're going to need him for the final. If we get there, we've just gave away a penalty early on in the second half, which is not ideal. Because this will cut the lead to 2 goals. and they score it. Let's demand more. Our players are absolutely shattered. Wilson just going for a wee wander. Plays a cracking ball through to Stephen, and Stephen hits it straight at the keeper. Only for these shooting boots from last game. But we've got a corner, Walton to take it. McIntosh is there, but it's cleared. Back out to Walton. Stephen's got the ball. He shoots, but it's well over. Peterhead have equalised against Annan in the other match. I think I'll bring off Lawler and put on Robbie Orr. He's not really had the best second half of the season. He was good in the first half of the season. He was our main striker, but he got injured, I think. And since Lawler's been in, he's been absolutely tremendous. But we've got less than 20 minutes to go, and what a save from Mason. That could have made it 4-3 in aggregate. But I feel whoever scores the next goal could potentially win the tie. Because I think if Forfar score it, they have all the momentum, and we have let in quite a few goals late on in games recently. But hopefully the boys can hold out. Wilson to Riley. Back to Wilson. Let's just keep the ball at this. Long ball to Ur. Ur's in, and Ur scores. Is that offside? No, it counts. 2-2 on the night, 5-2 in aggregate. Surely that is game done. But Forfar's not going to give up. They come at us again. But that was a harmless. I don't know if that was a pass, a shot, or what. But that was harmlessly into Mason's arms, who punts it forward to Ur, who heads it down to Stephen, and Stephen's through now. What can he do? He just passes it back to their goalkeeper. It's not what I wanted to see. It was a strange decision. But surely with 5 minutes to go, that's us in the final. Still 1-1 in the other match. So it's just inevitable now. We should be in the final of the playoffs. And I think we could take Peterhead or Annan. That's the final whistle. It's now official. Albion Rovers are in the playoff final. We'll just have a wee look to see who we get in the final. And it's Annan. They beat Peterhead on penalties. So when is that game? Oh, it's not. It's a double header. I didn't know they'd done 2 legs. Our form against Annan is abysmal. Maybe I'm not as confident as I should have, as I thought I was. We've played them 4 times, been beat 3 and won. Been beat 3 and drew 1. But again, we're away and then we're at home, so you never know what can happen in a 2-legged tie. That will be the next episode, but the 2 legs of the playoff final against Annan. So hopefully we can do the business against them, and we could be a League 1 team at the end of next episode. If you liked that in any way, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more Football Manager 22 content, please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and thank you very much for watching.